Where's the boy? Today I arrived in the land of sorcery and black magic.
No one inside?
They seek help from demons in these practices. In the largest gathering of the voodoo religion in the world. The most dangerous magic on earth is practiced here. This is the child they will bury, which requires burying children, burning them and then bringing them back to life again.
They tricked us.
Here in West Africa, in the voodoo capital of the world. This is the country of Benin. So what's the truth about black magic and witchcraft in Benin? When we entered the market in Benin's largest city, Cotonou, we realized that filming with a camera was prohibited and people were very hostile toward it. So we started filming with a phone and tried to keep it hidden.
No, not like that. Why? Bring down your camera.
First, we had to pass through the voodoo market in this city to understand the rituals and see what's sold in these markets. This is the voodoo market. Everything here is used for magic and witchcraft. Feathers, small snakes, dog skulls. Here's a snake skull. You see dead animals around you, everywhere as you walk. What's this? This is a horse head.
Everything that medicine can't solve can be solved here.
The smell is absolute foul. Where I'm standing, there's human hair. Pigeons, rats, hyenas, anything you can imagine.
They say the hyena's back is a very powerful skin.
So they use it for what?
Everything. It does everything.
They say they use voodoo as a medicine.
No, not like that. Everything he will say.
Okay.
To learn more about the people of Benin and the slavery in this country many years ago, we need to visit a village near Cotonou. It's an entire town on the lake called Gonvier.
Bonjour.
The residents of a village escaped slavery and built a floating village known as Venice of Africa. You can only reach a home by taking a boat. Imagine what it would be like to go to school or the mosque. This country is different from Nigeria. It's like a smaller version of it.
They do everything on water.
When they fled, they settled there, where they remain to this day. They've been there for 300 years, living on the water. We're heading to the supermarket. This is the first thing you do. Around 35,000 people live in this floating city. It has all the infrastructure. Some people are going to school, others heading to the market, some visiting relatives. Since the morning, they live normally as a community. You can send your kid to buy groceries. People sell on boats. The boat is their store. Some are heading to weddings and others to funerals. They even have a church here. They've been living here for generations. Look. Imagine buying a land on a lake. Where's your land? It's in the lake. This is their ambulance and this is the clinic. Oh God. The recovery room.
This pharmacy. They were born on a floating city.
Let's check out this nearby supermarket. These are shops. There's a cafe here. We're downtown now. These people are selling water. We're buying some bananas now. You can sleep here for an entire day.
There is a massage here?
Yes.
Really? So the room here, $12. Man, this is amazing.
This is the toilet. They say it drains directly into the lake below. You can fish from here. The religions in Benin are as follows: about 45% Christians, 27% Muslims, and the rest follow Voodoo or other traditional African religions. This area was known as the Slave Coast in the early 17th century due to the widespread transatlantic slave trade. Its official language is French. It was colonized by France for over 100 years, making it different from its neighbors Nigeria and Ghana. France used to hold the national reserves of 14 African countries. The French treasury earns around $500 billion in profits and revenues annually from Africa, according to a report from Al Jazeera. Today, Benin is one of the poorest countries in Africa and the world. Now we're going to check out the preparations for the festival. We got permission after paying a large sum to enter this house and witness some strange rituals inside. We drove for 2 hours to a village near the city where we were staying, where they will show us the traditions and how voodoo is practiced here. There are some unusual rituals. When I entered, I saw them cooking a dog, and blood was everywhere.
What is this like?
Dog.
They're burning a dog right in front of me. It's for voodoo. It's for voodoo rituals. At that point, I still had no idea what's going on.
Welcome to Ouidah. Here we are in the Voodoo Temple.
In the name of God.
So here we are all the priests, but the biggest is the
He's a leader.
Asia, yes. Now we are going to do a sacrifice for the peace. We have many gods here. We are going to ask the chief to start the ritual. So now we are come here.
He killed the chicken and let its blood drip onto their gods.
The Voodoo says that you are welcome. He recognizes you.
They're welcoming me?
Yes.
He's pouring large amounts of alcohol. What exactly is going on? They went outside to continue the rituals. The intensity keeps building up, and the drumming gets louder. I've never seen anything like this before. They attack anyone who tries to escape. They catch anyone running from the magic. They pin them down and sprinkle a lot of powder on them. Then they enter this abandoned house. I don't know what they do inside. This is the abandoned house. They go in and come out wearing different clothes.
Yeah, they are singing because the spirit is already there.
I managed to film them with a drone and saw what they were doing. They went inside to hide, and then they performed some strange movements. The sun is about to set. However, this is just the beginning of what's coming tomorrow.
When I say the word voodoo, what do you think of?
Sacrifices.
Exotic, barbaric.
We don't sacrifice human beings for voodoo.
Is serving the spirits.
Vaudou, c'est la tradition africaine.
Now it's time for the festival.
It is the biggest celebration for the voodoo cult in Benin.
There are two sides to the festival. This area where the tourists are, which we'll return to later, but first we're heading to the village to dive deeper into the truth, where there are no rules or restrictions.
In Nigeria, they eat this.
No eat in Benin.
Normal.
Normal, don't be afraid.
The event takes place outside the city, here in this spot. They say this haystack is empty. No one's inside.
How are you?
We'll try to uncover the truth.
Can you open?
No. Yes. Open. No.
Nobody.
Nobody inside.
It's impossible that no one is inside. Impossible.
Why is coming to me?
No, he's not coming to you. He's
Just moving.
Yes, he's just moving.
It's coming to me! And you cannot control it! What is the magic?
The magic is they will bury somebody and they fire the person.
Really?
The person will come back.
Is it real?
Yes, it is voodoo.
Voodoo?
Yes.
He's talking to me?
Yes.
What?
This haystack can talk. Raise your hand if you believe in this.
He said he has something that he are going to show you.
Okay, show me.
Touch.
Hey, anyone inside? It's firing.
Yes.
Look at the smoke coming out from inside. If there's someone in there, shouldn't they be burning?
Is someone inside or not?
Nobody.
But there's a fire.
Yes.
Hey, smoke shisha or what?
Now, it's time to burn and bury the child. Is it a trick? They're gonna bury him and set him on fire. They chose this child randomly from the crowd to be buried. This is the pit. And here's the crowd. Our audience. Our dear audience.
Now they are going to link his eyes.
Man, this is a kid.
He is telling them what to do.
Are you serious, guys? There is a kid inside.
They tied him up so tightly. Even if this is acting, it still doesn't feel right. Watch this scene without cutting any footage. Look at what he's going to do next. He passed over him. It took him only a few seconds. Did he manage to take the kid during those few seconds? I don't know. Let's see. But that was the only moment he could have taken the kid out. But how? In just a few seconds?
Are you ready?
No way!
There's a kid inside.
Yes, there's a kid inside. Are you ready? They want to burn it. Okay.
They set him on fire! Oh my God! They're crazy! Hey!
He burns with in the fire. It is a voodoo. We cannot explain it. It is the reality of Africa.
I apologize for the unclear footage here because the lens focus was a bit messy.
Where is the kids?
They will call him and he will live somewhere.
Call him?
Yes.
How he called him?
Wait and see. The voodoo says he wants something you leave on his hand there. Okay, leave there. So,
Even their voodoo takes money. Come here, where are you going? The boy came out from under the table. On the other side, in the city center, hundreds of tourists gather in a large square to watch magic shows. I tried to figure out how they hide the person inside. I flew the drone and zoomed in. When he stood here, and they lit the fire inside to prove no one was there. Then they uncover it to everyone to show that it was empty. And then they touched it and it moved again. Where did he hide? Is there a pocket or a hidden place inside this haystack? It could be a little boy who can hide inside. So I went back to the village to try and discover the secret. It's time to reveal the truth now. I figured out the trick.
Please open.
Tell me your opinion.
Yeah.
They say she's the only one who can open it.
She gonna open it? No, no.
It's empty now. Look, he's collecting tips. They'll put it back now. Here's the trick. His partner in the haystack passes next to him. Where there are two people inside, then one of them quickly moves to the other haystack and starts moving. Subscribe to the channel. They're tricking us. I saw his foot.
Goodbye, Benny.
Leave a like and subscribe to the channel.
C'est notre culture, c'est ça nous on adore ici. Ok, merci.